All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Taste of Love. And guys, are you ready for me to show y'all how to make some healthy meals, specifically salads? I really love making salads. It's really one of my specialties when it comes to food. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make a Mediterranean chickpea salad. So we're gonna go ahead and start off by washing off 2 cans of garbanzo beans. So my wife was telling me, you really know how to make salads, you know how to make all these healthy salads, why don't you make this around the house? I'm like, well, I'm really not into eating all of these healthy salads, maybe some of them, but not a lot. But I was like, okay, I'll make some, I'll start trying to make some, so here you go. So I'm definitely making this for my wife. I probably won't really eat it, but I'm definitely trying to make her happy with the healthy meals since she's on a different journey when it comes to her eating habits. So now we're gonna go ahead and wash off some ripe olives. So I went ahead and switched the garbanzo beans into a bigger bowl because I'm gonna make pretty good bits, so I didn't want to put all of that stuff in that small bowl. And so I'm gonna add the garbanzo beans and the olives, pretty much the canned foods. I'm gonna go ahead and add to the bowl. It will just pretty much wash and rinse. So what you guys are gonna see me do now is I'm gonna go ahead and cut up the vegetables that is gonna go inside of the Mediterranean chickpea salad. So I am first gonna start off by cutting some cucumbers, and then I'm gonna cut the rest of the vegetables. I'm gonna do some red onions. I'm going to also do some tomatoes. I'm gonna slice the tomatoes in half, and I'm also going to cut up some parsley, some Italian parsley. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a cava or gustos, but this recipe right here, you can pretty much find that in restaurants like that. So this is a pretty healthy meal for the most part. I really don't make a lot of this. Like I told you guys, you know, my wife was asking me about making more healthy meals around the house so she can eat throughout the week, so that if I decide to eat something different for dinner, she will still be able to eat healthy, and I don't want to get in the way of, you know, her goals of what she wants to do. So and sometimes I'll eat healthy with her, but I definitely don't want to prevent her from eating healthy. So I definitely like to make her happy with being able to cook healthy meals. Now what we are going to do is we're just pretty much going to add in the cucumbers, the red onions, the tomatoes, and the feta cheese. And then lastly, what we're going to do is we're going to add the parsley in there. But before I get to all of that, after I do this, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to make my homemade Greek dressing, because that's what's going to be going on this salad. It's definitely delicious. My wife fell in love with it, and I'm going to show you guys how to make that from scratch. So now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to add in some nature seasoning. and some salt. But here's the deal with that, guys. Make sure you don't add a whole lot because of the fact that we already have some ingredients in here that have some salt in it, like the feta cheese. So you don't want to do a lot, just do a little bit. And then if you think it needs more, go ahead and add a little bit more. Now look at that, guys. It's already looking good, and I haven't even mixed it up yet, nor have I added in the Greek dressing yet. All right, guys, now it's time to make the Greek salad dressing. Now, I really love making salads, guys. I think I've told you before in one of my previous videos that I worked in a salad bar before. Now, I know how to do all this stuff. I can pretty much make any salad dressing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and make this. So I'm gonna do about 8 ounces of red wine vinegar. And what you wanna do is you wanna make sure that if you're gonna do 8 ounces of red wine vinegar, you're gonna wanna do about half of that when it comes to the oil. I know typically some people normally do olive oil, but I don't do that when I make my vinaigrettes. I use like canola oil or vegetable oil. I typically don't use the olive oil, but maybe sometimes I will. But I'm gonna add in 4 ounces of, I think it's vegetable oil that I use. I'm gonna add that into this too as well. So now I am going to go ahead and add in about 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. So now we're gonna go ahead and add in some oregano leaves. I'm just gonna do some dry oregano leaves. I typically would do fresh, but I really didn't feel like picking up all that stuff from the store. So I just used what we had here for what I didn't pick up at the store. So I went ahead and added in some dried oregano leaves, and we're gonna go ahead and mix this up. So I really hope you all are enjoying this content right now. And if you are, definitely give this video a thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe to the channel because it definitely helps. Although I thought this dressing came out really good, guys. Typically, I normally add feta cheese to my Greek dressing, but at first I didn't do it because I already had some in the salad, but I decided to go ahead and add a little bit to the dressing to kind of spice it up a little bit and give it a better flavor. So I went ahead and added in some feta cheese to the Greek dressing. So now we're gonna go ahead and pour the Greek dressing over the Mediterranean chickpea salad. You don't have to do a whole lot, but if you're kind of heavy-handed and you really like a lot of dressing, you can, put a little bit more. My wife typically likes a lot of this stuff, so I decided to put a little bit more on this salad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle some parsley on top for garnish. This was a very simple, easy, very healthy recipe to make, guys. If you guys are into Mediterranean foods, definitely check this recipe out. Definitely try this one. You don't want to miss out on it. Definitely subscribe to the channel, guys. Like, comment, and share. See you all next time. Thank you for watching.